What's going on, everybody? We're back with Amnesia Memories, and I fucked up my intro because I have some guests today and this is the first time I'm ever collabing via Skype. Say hi, everyone. This is Rosh.
Hi, everyone. This is Rosh.
Oh. This is Rosh. Pixel. Jesus Christ!
I am the dad here.
Yep.
I have, believe it or not, I have been collabing with some other YouTubers on our lovely platform, and believe it or not, they reached out to me first, and then I was like, if you're okay, I was like, okay, want to play some Amnesia Memories? And they're like, cool. And I'm like, okay. So, allow me to introduce them for the third time. This is Pixel Coco, Rosh, and the Devil's Avocado. Say hi, everybody.
That me.
Hello. Yeah.
As per usual, the links to the channels are down in the description, but the funny part is everyone here has a channel except for Rosh.
Yeah, I don't make YouTube videos, I just, like, couch surf on friends.
She is dragged into them. Ignore my headset, I am using my camera's audio for audio. I just need my headset so they can hear me.
Hooray.
But anyway, this is Amnesia Memories. For those of you who have already been on the channel, and Coco, you've seen already 2 paths from this game.
Yep.
And now we're going on our illustrious 3rd path, and it's going to be great. Hopefully. Because I have decided which path... What?
Just out of curiosity, too, Rosh and Advil, have you guys gotten a chance to look at the routes at all, or is this going to be completely blind for you guys?
I have no idea what this is, but that's appropriate. It's about amnesia, right?
Yes, it is, actually.
Okay.
It's funny because when people talk about this visual novel, they get confused with the horror game. Which is a shame.
I remember when it kind of first came out and people were talking about it, I was like, did that get an update or something?
No, it has a visual novel of the same name. But a little bit of... I forgot to turn off the frickin' voices, because we are voice acting this time. Sorry for those who watching who get annoyed of whether or not the people participating are voice acting or if I'm using the game voices. I love the game voices, but to be fair, these guys love ad-libbing a little bit. But I did ask them to be somewhat respectful to the game because I don't know any of the stories at all, so...
I don't remember agreeing to this.
You agreed to this, Advo! This game is my baby.
Blood contract.
This game is my baby. It has beautiful characters. Shitty story, beautiful characters.
Sideshow Bob.
But anyway, just a little background before we get started. This game is about our main character who has amnesia, and a spirit is stuck inside her brain case, and the spirit is trying to help us out live life. And if we don't, if we don't make the right choices, we will die.
So that's like life in that way.
Uh-oh.
It's like a metaphor
I did tell myself
life.
that I was going to bring up a walkthrough. I forgot to do a sync clap. Better late than never. I mean, the sync clap just has to be somewhere, right?
Yes.
I sync by instinct alone. Also, Coco's clips that she records with everything together.
I don't.
Don't
I record them in
those.
one giant chunk, and it annoys me when I have to edit. But whatever. Okay, we're back. I have my walkthrough up. Just to clarify, I'm not using the because these guys have varying schedules, and it's kind of hard to get a lot of recordings done with these guys. I will have a walkthrough ready and waiting, but we will still debate the choice. And if we're right, we're right. If we're not, well, we can get angry at the game.
Yeah. I'm down with that. I like getting angry at games, like for philosophical reasons, not like why they nerf Diva. Like
I don't play
that's
Overwatch.
Not an angry I like, but
anyway, we are encountering our first character here. He'll be named shortly, but I have thought about who I would like to voice this, and I'm thinking I'm between either Coco or Advo, because he's a young boy, so he could easily be voiced by a woman. But I also think that Advo could do it pretty well, but he might destroy my child here. He is my child. He's my baby boy.
I have Coco do it. I like my It's hard for me to get into little kid because I already have a bit of a higher range voice for a man. So
Same.
Honestly, you really should have rethought that statement.
Whoa! I just got that.
Nope.
Well,
as soon as you started laughing, I realized what I did.
well, anyway, let's just get the game. So I guess Coco, please take it away.
God, I haven't done it.
Thank you. It's perfect.
Hello? Are you alive?
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a lot like his Japanese voice talking in English.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
That's neat.
This is bad. If they find out I killed a human, I'll be executed.
There's my boy!
Oh, you're awake. How do you feel? Does it hurt anywhere? Can you see me? Thank goodness you're alive. I was really surprised. I thought maybe I had killed you. Oh, no, I'm not the least bit shady at all. Really.
Oh, channel drop.
It's not like I hit you with a blunt object. You can't prove anything. Or pushed you off a cliff. Or ran you over with a car.
I love this beginning, only because he self-incriminates so hard.
Yeah.
I'm also like, he's like, I'm not shady at all. I'm like, well then will the real shady please stand up?
I'm in the face cam.
So to explain who exactly I am, well, I'm just a spirit who happened to lodge himself into your consciousness.
As far as I know, that's never been explained throughout any route I've played. This is just a random occurrence.
Nothing? No reaction to who I am, or to the situation you're in now?
Oh, have I told you guys that this game is super anime?
I think it's pretty apparent. With those long, dainty fingers.
I love him. He is my boy.
Hey, are you really okay? You can see me, right?
Okay, so, the choices in the prologue I don't think matter that much, but apparently in the walkthrough, they matter. So...
Weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
Really weird.
But I don't think they matter, because apparently, like, you can, like, go back and just, like, reload a save so when you're picking the path. But, otherwise, what do you guys want to do? I've played this game already. The green choices are the ones I've already picked.
Well, will we go for I see something not human then?
Yeah. Let's see what happens there.
Let's see what the walkthrough says. Funny enough, the walkthrough says you picked the bottom one. I don't know why.
Fair enough.
Like if you, I don't know what it does, but I'm afraid we won't get the good route if we don't pick that choice. That's the only thing. Like, I don't know. So...
Right. Yeah, I see a strange-looking kid then.
Whoa, well, first off, thanks for that answer.
Oh, now I know why your voice sounds familiar. You're doing the same voice and cadence as when my friend Melanie did the first route with me when we played.
Oh.
It's very similar, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, she's in Japan right now, so whatever.
That's neat.
Well,
good for her.
I just realized where you've used this voice before. It's the magician kid from that Chrono Trigger light game. I forget what.
Secrets of Mana.
No.
Oh, I am Setsuna.
Yeah.
Beautiful game. By the way, if you guys look at the card, I'll find that playlist and then just, put it there. I'm not sure which side the camera... I'm not sure which side it is. I'm always confused. Anyway. Did you say this already?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm not strange looking or anything, okay?
Baka!
Baka! I just have a different existence than you. I am a spirit after all.
The hell?
Damn leather. That
Oh.
that was legit
Oh yeah,
leather.
that was leather and not fur.
Definitely
Sure,
leather.
Admiral.
And on my Let's Play, Advo just rips a strong one.
No, I'm a professional. When it comes to farting, I will take the gut pain to make sure that the audio comes out right.
Okay.
It's not my fault that the only chairs I've got are these leather, noisy abominations.
Coco, sigh into the microphone. Thank you.
Anyway, I'm glad you can at least see me. Still, you're really calm. I thought the moment you wake up, you'd be like... What? Where am I? Who are you? Or something like that, but... Wait, your personality didn't fly off with your memories, did it? You do have one, right?
It's an anime protagonist.
This is bad. Well, for now, let me explain things from the beginning. I'm Orion. I'm a spirit from a distant world. I'm Shade's son. I was on my way to the human world for some business, and by accident I sort of... collided with your mind. I'm sorry about that. I don't understand it myself, but for some reason I'm trapped inside your soul now. It looked like you lost consciousness from the impact. And well, this is kind of hard to say, but... It kind of looks like your memory skedaddled too. What a mess.
He's so happy about it.
It's nice and comfy in her brain.
Sorry. Go ahead and yell at me. I know I said a lot of things that probably don't make sense to you, but please say something.
Up to you guys.
I'm annoyed at a fairy spirit, and I cannot scream.
I am annoyed at a spirit character, and I'm stuck in a game where I can't talk. So which one do you guys think is the right choice? I know what the right choice is.
Assumingly, no, I understood.
Yeah, it's that one. It's for some reason it's that in every single one. I'm not sure why. Maybe it just explains again. But yes.
Do you want to hear what I said again?
Huh?
No!
Really? Okay, I'll start over.
No, stop, please!
Oh, okay. I guess you did just wake up in a weird place with someone not really human talking to you. You had no choice but to believe me given the circumstances, huh?
I like how his mouth
Yeah, his mouth moves throughout. That's the animation. That's it.
I'm really sorry for my carelessness. I'll do anything to help you get your memories back. Besides, if I don't, I'm not sure I'll be able to separate from you.
Fusion.
I'm not absolutely sure, but... I think I'm trapped inside the place where your memories used to be. Think about it like your memories were pushed out by the amount of space I take up.
I just remember the stupid joke I made. I took the mind vagina joke from Game Grumps and just put it here, and I'm like,
God.
he pushed. Well, when it said pushed out, I immediately thought that joke, and Melanie hit me for it.
What? I haven't been watching Game Grumps for a while. I don't know what the mind vagina is.
It's from the Sonic DX playthrough, and like Danny, like Robotnik was talking, and he's like I like something along the lines of I am your dad to Gamma, and then Danny just screams, "Yes, I birthed you from my mind vagina."
Wait, I think I might remember this.
Yeah, but like when I said that joke, Melanie killed me. She just yelled at me. It was hilarious.
So, if your memories were to return, then I would get pushed back out instead.
Oh.
There might be another solution,
We're talking abortion?
but aside from what I just said, nothing comes to mind.
Joy.
I feel awful that I made you lose your memories. Let's work together and try to get them back.
We say alright because... reasons.
Reasons.
Alright. Thanks for understanding. I kind of expected a...
Okay, enter doesn't move it.
You better start running! I would have understood completely if you were that harsh with me.
Oh, honey, I could never be harsh with you. You were my sweet baby boy.
Also, you're in my mindscape. Where would you run?
To the dark recesses of her mind.
Kid, you've been running through my mind all day. Are you tired?
Ew.
You're pretty accepting of things, huh? A very mellow temperament. It might be strange to say, but I'm glad that it was your mind I got stuck in.
Are you saying I'm passive?
Yes.
Oh, well then.
Well, I guess that's just how it is. From now on, I'll work with you as hard as I can to get your memories back. I'll do anything you need me to. Is what I want to say, but I do have some limitations. I can't interfere with the human world. I can't touch you, and you can't touch me. What's more, people around us won't be able to see or hear me.
So if we're talking, I look like a lunatic.
Exactly. You learn fast. So I can't investigate much for you, and I can't move in your stead. In fact, I can't move more than 10 meters from you. I said I'd do anything, but it looks like all I can really do is cheer you on.
That's more than enough, my son. I love him a lot, guys.
I love his eyes. I love how they draw eyes.
It's very pretty.
Well, it's better than having no one, right? No matter what, I'll always be on your side.
Because you
Yeah.
have no choice.
Exactly. I was
I promise it won't be like the culprit was Orion all along.
I love the two choices you're given.
I mean, I feel like both are correct.
I mean, the walkthrough says be nice. But I just did the first choice just to be fun. But...
I appreciate it, but also he's useless.
I'm happy you would say so.
believe it or not, he's not as useless as he says. He's more or less our conscience here. He's more or less our literal spirit guide here.
And, like, he can still look around, so, like, if someone's sneaking up behind you, he can be like,
Watch out.
Yeah, he does that sometimes, I think.
Then let's both do our best.
Gambate.
So,
Oh man.
you really can't remember anything? What about your name? Do you think you can at least remember your name?
Prepare to see our character in full. After the fade... Oh, there she is.
Cutie.
Yep, she is adorable. It's such a shame that she can never talk.
yeah.
I hear my dog barking, and that means my mother is here, so I shall return in a bit.
Did he stop the recording?
I apologize for the delay. I have returned.
Okay.
Welcome back,
What are you guys talking about?
Dilfs.
Not for.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Advo.
I would like to explain to the audience that Advo is my bane because he will constantly bring up Vor, not talk about it, he'll just bring it up in Twitter. And before I met him, my viewings of Vor would be like once every like 3 or 4 months. Now it's like every 2 days. Sometimes it's every few hours.
Ow.
And it's his fault.
I am a Vor curse. Like, it somehow, like, orbits me,
Jeez.
and
It's
I
because you
just
chose
share it.
to be
Jeez,
named
Advo.
after avocado.
Your mic is acting up again. I'm just hearing. Brrr, brrr.
Anyway, have you guys debated a name, or are we sticking with the name that I've used for the past two paths?
Oh, we weren't actually talking about the name, so we'll stick with Anya.
We're gonna
Yeah.
do Anya?
Yes.
Alright.
All right.
Why? What did Advo say? He looks like he sounds regretful.
Ugdil.
No, I did not suggest Ugbo.
I'm just gonna hit yes, and we're gonna go.
You.
We're gonna go.
Anya, is that your name?
I don't know why. I thought that there was a default name, but Anya came to my mind the first time I played it. I'm like, that has to be your name now. It's done. And it's I think so.
I see. That's good. It's a good start to remembering. Alright then. There's no point staying here, so let's go back to your world.
And we pick our path here.
Also, stop dabbing.
Yeah, stop that. What is this place, you ask? It's hard to explain. The space between dimensions. That's the closest description. This world has many possibilities, and there exist as many parallel worlds as there are possibilities. For example, in one world you may be going to school, and in another you may be just working. This is the space between those many parallel dimensions that isn't connected to any of them.
I'd like to point out this young man is 14, and he has the wisdom of a saint.
In some parallel universes, Spider-Man is a pig.
In other parallel universes, Vor doesn't exist.
And that's the most beautiful universe in the entire cosmos.
Yeah, but I ain't this one. Let's move.
To put it bluntly, right now you're suspended in the rift between worlds. I don't know which world you came from. Oh, but any world is still a world that you were in.
Technically, in a world of infinite in the multiverse theory, there are a couple that I don't exist in. So
There's no such thing as right or wrong with parallel worlds.
debatable.
So let's go back to the world you were in and recover your memories. There are lots of ways to do it, like talking to your friends or looking at your phone's history.
Orion, I love you, but let's pick the world and you can explain this later.
But just a sec. Be careful of who you trust.
Be aware that Orion
Not
is
even
very
yourself.
cautious. He will be like, be careful out there.
That old grandma might kill you.
Humans are brutal and cruel beings. You should only tell people you really trust about your amnesia. Otherwise, they might try to give you memories you've never had.
The power of suggestion truly is strong.
That can happen even if you don't have amnesia.
Yep.
Like, you owe me $10,000, so you'd better pay me back, or something.
I'd like to imagine that's 10,000 yen, and even then, that's not a lot of money. If it was dollars, it's a lot of money.
There's no way you could tell if what they said was true, right? Some horrible jerk might introduce himself as your boyfriend and take you away from your actual one.
Oh, so you mean Friday?
Wait, what?
You might be told you don't have a job, then get fired later on. Or someone with no relation to you tricks you into joining a pyramid scheme.
He's
Those
very
are the
creative.
worst. Or maybe you'd wind up in a situation where you find yourself being shipped off overseas.
No, being shipped, period.
With someone overseas.
That'll happen. That can happen.
Right?
In that situation right now?
Oh.
It'd be terrible if that happened, right?
I actually have no idea what the proper choice for this one is.
I think it's you might be overthinking it.
And it is.
You think so? Let's think the opposite. You get lucky and meet a nice person, and you tell him or her your situation. In that case, what would happen to you then?
I live happily ever after.
If you said you had amnesia, wouldn't they force you into a hospital?
I'm not sure what the treatments for amnesia are. I think at that point you just rely on guardians and dependents to take care of you.
You'd probably be confined to your hospital room until your memories returned.
I doubt it's that way.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
In the real world, I mean, presumably they've got to be outlying cases, but in the real world, what amnesia actually is an inability to remember new things. So you may still remember a lot of things that happened, like, when you were much younger. Because, like, I had an uncle, he's passed now, God rest his soul, who caught a really horrible disease that attacked the lining of his brain when he was quite young, like maybe about 25. And he couldn't remember anything that happened, like, even an hour ago, you know, like, for the rest of his life. But he could remember everything about being a wee boy and, like, growing up and marrying his wife and, like, his children being born, because that happened before he caught the disease. But anything new, he had real trouble remembering.
I've seen stuff about that. There is retrograde amnesia, which is the type of amnesia that gets made into soap opera fodder like this.
Yeah.
No one knows what causes amnesia at this point, right? It could just be trauma. It could be, like, many things. But I'm not sure if how this game portrays amnesia is correct.
Probably not.
No.
It's treating amnesia as a spirit gets lodged into your brain. I don't think that's how it actually works. I could tell you what I knew.
That could have been how it worked back in feudal Europe. Like demons and Catholicism.
Hey, you've got
the demonology approach.
Drink this heroin, you'll be fine. Do some cocaine. Woo!
Anyway, let's move on. That was a long discussion.
Even if you were allowed outside sometimes, for the most part you'd be shut up inside, right? For other people that might be okay, but for you it isn't.
How do you know? How do I know?
What do any of us know? In this
get
infinite
to that,
universe, we're tiny.
avocado. Your memories haven't disappeared because of any mental or physical problems. They're being pushed out by my existence. So staying home or at the hospital wouldn't help you. In fact, without stimulation, you'd just get worse. Sitting around, spacing out in the hospital room without any memories would worsen your mind. You might forget how to drink water, or even how to breathe. Advice to avoid such a terrifying ending, number 1.
Great.
Gather information. Try to actively meet people and investigate what kind of person you used to be.
We will be doing that in this game.
Who you, your family, and your relationships were, and what you were doing. Increase your knowledge and fill up that outer part of your memories. Once you do, I'm sure it'll trigger something, and the rest of your memories should return. As that happens, I'll be pushed out and eventually be able to separate from you. It's a long shot, given our situation, but at the moment, it's the best plan we have. Sorry. I keep talking about nothing but negative things.
You're a perfect young man, and I love you.
But first, I think it would be good to confide in your family.
Family? In my anime?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
They won't believe that a spirit got stuck in your head, but they'll at least provide some information. We can think more about the plan after that. Now let's go back to your world. The method is simple. Just close your eyes and think.
There's no place like home.
With no memories to influence you, whatever world you can recall is the world that you desire. Only, I think there are several worlds like that. Choose the world that you feel is right.